It can be challenging working in a distributed or remote work environment. Not everybody adjusts to change or a remote or distributed work model well. It can be challenging for some employees to work independently. All people, whether they work in the office or remotely, require ongoing support in order to keep focus and perform at their very best. Change management is not a once-and-done thing. Employees evolve over time, and it's not uncommon to run into problems affecting their performance or overall satisfaction with their role. They feel isolated. For managers, your job is to watch out for some early signs and act on them quickly. Managers have the additional challenge of picking up on these cues without necessarily seeing or interacting with the employee every day. Watch for performance that seems out of character with the individual's natural behavior, such as job performance starts to suffer either in the quality or quantity of the results, absenteeism, lack of participation in team meetings and conversations, such as they appear withdrawn in conversations, personality changes, communication problems, either decreased or poorer communications, or feelings of being the loner in the group and perhaps avoiding meetings or particular individuals. If you see or experience any of these signs, don't jump to conclusions that there is a serious problem. It's necessary to get more information and be honest about the problem. The best first step for the manager and employee is to get together, either in person or virtually, and share observations as factually as possible. Managers, let your employee know that you've seen some out of character or red flag behaviors. Ask them for their comments. Make your observation heard in a non-judgmental way and ask, is everything okay? For example, you don't seem to be speaking up as much as you used to, or I noticed that you haven't been as present. Is everything okay? Managers, in this first conversation, it's important to give the employee the benefit of the doubt. You never know what challenges your employees are dealing with in their personal lives, like struggling while caring for a seriously ill parent or a special needs child, for example. Remember, a little bit of empathy goes a long way. Managers need to remember to think of their employees in a holistic way. Employee jobs are just part of who they are as an overall person. Your employees are bound to be happier and more productive when you show compassion and understanding about their struggles. Managers, it's important for you to understand the challenges of remote work and that employees showing the red flag signs can be having difficulty adjusting to a new routine. Working out the finer points of remote work, scheduling time or prioritizing tasks can be difficult for some employees. Frequently, the independence of remote working can be overwhelming for employees, and they struggle with this different way of working. Managers, give your employees the support and reinforcements they need to feel confident and positive about their job. When in doubt, if there's a problem, ask your employee about it in a factual and compassionate way. And employees, your part in this equation is to be honest when your employer asks if you're okay. It can be a little scary or even intimidating to admit you're struggling, but remember, it's the strongest person who admits openly that they have a problem. And how can you solve something if you don't discuss it? Admitting there's a problem shows accountability, maturity, and a desire for improvement. It shows strong leadership skills. You can discuss any issue in a professional and constructive way. And employees, remember, your manager wants you to be successful in your role. They are on your team. So be honest. Problems at work are rarely solved alone. Trust your manager and be honest about your experiences. Honesty about your experiences will lead to collaborative solutions and support. In summary, welcome an open discussion and keep it going until both of you are comfortable with the outcome. Don't assume. Seek to understand, be honest, and coach.